What's up, everyone? It's your boy Infrar-Ed. Welcome to the Scout Reports. Today, I'm bringing you a live reaction to Bungou Stray Dogs, episode 22. Doing another live reaction for this series this week because things are a little bit hectic right now. I'm gearing up for 12 days of anime. I've been gaming a lot, and it's just been, just a long day of handling business and things like that. So I wanted to throw the camera up, go ahead and do a live reaction for this episode. And we're going to get in for Bungou Stray Dogs. Again, a series that I really feel it doesn't get the credit that it deserves. It definitely deserves to be among one of the best. And it did have a shaky start in season 1. And I don't know if people just dropped it from there. But I think the hype for it is beginning to get a little bit higher, but it's still not at the point that it needs to be. This series really does need to be in better consideration with everybody. And if you hear any extra noise in the background, I do apologize for that. It sounds like people are having a damn party somewhere. So hopefully it won't get too bad. And if you're just dropping by, thank you guys very much for joining me. Just give me one moment while I get everything set up for the episode, and we will go ahead and get it in from there. Hopefully the reception on this one isn't too bad, because I wasn't really pleased with how things were going with JoJo yesterday. I got it to the point where my streams were better, but it looks like that same problem that I was having before is beginning to rear its head once again. So I don't want that to ruin the experience for anybody. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get it started. Going to be watching the episode on that Crunchyroll. I will have the counter in the bottom of the screen so you guys can keep up with the episode of where I am on it. And we're going to get it in 5, 4, 3. I'm going to get this right one day. 2, 1, starto. So we're going to get a Ranpo episode in Ranpo and Poe. A little bit of interesting thing here is that Ranpo, the actual writer from Japan, he actually modeled his character or his pen name after Edgar Allan Poe. So it's going to be good to see a dynamic between these two. And it looks like we got Ranpo and Kyoka already in. Not Kyoka. Akio, not Kyoka. Sorry about that. The nurse. All right, so we're going to start this off with a riddle. Nice. Ranpo's like, who are you? That's the first question. It's like, and Poe is hurt. He's like, you don't even know who I am? Jesus. I joined the guild just so I can challenge you. I am Poe, detective and master intellect. You defeated me 6 years ago. And Ranpo's like, I still know who you are, dude. So it looks like we got a good old murder case on our hands. Wow, if he wins, he'll tell him the guild's weakness? That's going to be big. That's what they need right now to stop these guys. He's going to tell them how to take down the Moby Dick if they succeed. Ranpo's like, I'll do it with my skill on ultimate detection. It's like, you ain't got no skill, Ranpo. Come on, man. Wow. So Poe can suck you into the book. That's a pretty cool ability. Welcome to the House of Tragedies, and looks like we're not getting an opening this week, so they're gonna get more episode out of this. And it's interesting because they're gonna use this episode to do two different things, because they have Poe's part of things and Ranpo, and you also have what's going on with the guild and everybody else. So they're kind of merging a couple of chapters together. It looks like we got a straight up clue type murder case. This is going to be so good. I enjoyed this when I read the manga. He doesn't have his glasses. Oh no. He can't do his technique without his glasses. They're locked in a room and they gotta find out who the serial killer is. Or they'll be killed too. You know, they gotta up the stakes always. Oh wow, her ability doesn't work here, so she can't heal anyone either. If everybody, that's a good point, Ranpo. If the serial killer killed the person and everyone's locked in, how'd they even get out? And he's bummed out that he don't have his glasses. He's like, well, my glasses that the boss gave me, I can't even do my special ability, ultra detection. And the way she's looking at him, she's like, you ain't got no ability, man. Because everybody knows it except him. That's what makes him great, because he still does what he does without the ability. He's just that smart. All right, so we got a convict, a reporter, a student, a rich girl, Ranpo, and the nurse. Everybody has an alibi, of course. Don't badmouth that doctor. Oh, look at that face. She's like, what did you say? She pulled that knife out. The old girl changed her tone real quick. And Ranpo is just so beat up right now. He's looking like, what the hell? The suspect killed a caretaker, took the key, and escaped. That's likely. Used a string to return the key back to the pocket under the door. Well, it is a murder. I was going to say that's pretty elaborate, but hey, it's a murder. Do whatever you can to get away, right? Ranpo's just like, you're stupid. The key can't fit under the door. It's just exposing these guys. I'm good. I see him just exposing everybody's alibi or their deduction. I'm kind of pissed. I really can't remember the nurse's name right now. He really does believe that those glasses are the reason he has this ability. Nigga Poe just sitting there taunting them too, like, you'll never get out of this. You'll never solve it. This isn't a challenge. This is revenge. Man, he really is holding being losing to him to heart. And again, this is a nice call because the inspiration that Edgar Allan Poe was to Edogawa Ranpo. You never lived down that defeat from him. Okay, nice plan. She's like, if I just stay in this room, the killer will come get me because he is a serial killer. So his aim is going to be to take everybody out. Oh no, did he get her? Oh shit. Yosano! Oh, she didn't see the murderer either. And she can't heal herself because her power's in this book. It's a piece of cake for the world's greatest detective. Man, let's go, Ranpo. The armed detective agency was established solely to make use of your gift. And man, his greatness, Ranpo is my favorite character in all the Bungou Stray Dogs. Yosano's dead, man. And he puts on her glasses, so all of a sudden the power comes in. That should tell him something right there. So what's so special that he can't get out? Or at least that Poe thinks he can't get out because he's like, ta-da, and we're back. Me and my girl. What's up? As soon as he got those glasses, he found out the answer. You made one mistake, challenging me, Ranpo. The murderer was me, baby. Nice. It's like I figured out that I was the murderer because as soon as we went into the book world, the murderer went away. It was nowhere to be found, so I had to be the killer. What a twist, man. Ranpo with the ultimate ultra deduction. His own power. This guy doesn't have an ability like everybody else. He's figuring this stuff out on his own. And that is what makes him so great. And that's why he's my favorite character. Straight up exposing Poe. You know, I just thought about that. I mean, I know he is inspired by it, but Edogawa Ranpo kind of sounds like Edgar Allan Poe too, you know? I know that's what he based his pen name off of, but you can kind of like put it together and it sounds the same. Also, he's like, if this story is set in 2050, how did this place look so old? Look at him, man, just putting all the pieces together like a true detective. He had this plan for 6 years and still failed to the greatness of Ranpo. Nice. He was like, I do remember you. Like, the first and last time a detective gave me the chills. Okay, so we give him this respect, but you're not good enough, boy. And I knew this was going to be really quick because the manga chapter was kind of quick, so I expected this to only be about half an episode when they were going to do it. For the day the great detective learned the truth. The day that you found out you art gifted. He just don't want to. He just don't want to admit that he doesn't have a power. I guess that's kind of true. He's like, even if I don't have an ability, for people to know that I don't have one would make me look stupid. I agree. But still, to know that this man is doing all this on his own without the ultimate deduction ability or ultra deduction, that's just greatness. Hey, so we're back with Dazai. And as promised, Poe gave him the directions to take down Moby Dick, which is the guild's floating base, that big whale. I really like the soundtrack to this series too. They always have just the right music for everything. Well, that's right. She did betray the guild. Well, of course we know that, but she let Atsushi escape. So what's going to happen to her now? And she knew what she was doing. She knew that the worst was going to happen to her. She's just banking that Atsushi would save her. Even if he didn't, she was cool. She was cool with it because it was almost like redemption for everything that she's done. Why did this guy go visit Ango? I kind of wonder about what happened with that because we saw him and Dazai in that crash and then nothing. He's trying to store up information. He was like, I can have your Sano heal you. Oh, for he wants the freedom of Kyoka. Man, they got her on lockdown. Oh, she never passed the entrance exam, so she's technically isn't a member of the agency. That's right, because that goes all the way back. Remember, Atsushi had to do that bombing to get in, so she's basically an honorary member at this point. So it's nothing they can do about it without Dazai haggling this deal. Oh, that face of Dazai! Did he set up the crash for Ango? He was like, my airbag was the only one that didn't come out. And Dazai wants to get some type of revenge on Ango for what he did to Oda. Surprised he hasn't killed him by now. So Tanizaki and Atsushi, I wonder where they're going. So the agency just has a helicopter? Well, they had that boat too, remember? So they're gonna sneak him back into the Moby Dick. That's a suck. And Atsushi has to do this all by himself. This would be like his first real mission, technically. I want to know more about this dude who was over his orphanage because he's always in the back of Atsushi's mind, bringing up the doubts that he has within. This music is nice. Light snow. Nice. Using light snow in the helicopter to mask their ability. They're going to sneak right on. Is that Akutagawa? Oh, man. He's there too? So we got Akutagawa already on the plane, or Moby Dick, and you know he's going to start running the fodder. Then we got Atsushi being dropped off there. The chess pieces are there because you know Fitzgerald's on the ship as well. Yep, that's the Moby Dick's master. Oh, he's gonna blow it. I'm gonna blow this boy. He was like, you had to know something was up when you didn't see anybody here, right? The guild's not on here. I'm gonna blow this thing and we're still gonna win. And that thing is huge, so if that comes down, it's still gonna take out a big part of the city. Man, the guild is serious about this. Got 1 hour left. How he's gonna stop him? He can't. He can't really do anything to him, or he's gonna stop blow out the Moby Dick. He's like, if you kill me, I can't control it. And Dazai is like, get your hands dirty. You gotta do this on your own. That's right. Make him earn his stripes. It's time for Atsushi to grow up. This is his first mission on his own. Oh, he got to get to the office floor on top. And in order to do that, he got to get past Fitzgerald. Let's go. We're skipping the ending, too. I just noticed that. Bones, once again, using all of their resources by extending this episode. And Mori sent Akutagawa there for the exact same thing. Oh, yo! Round 2 of Kutagawa and the Tiger. Let's go. The Tiger versus Rashomon. Let's get it. 2 more episodes to go in this series. Bungou Stray Dogs, always bringing the greatness. Always love seeing it. And I love that even though late than never, they finally got the schedule together. As I think the last 3 episodes that came out on Friday now, which should have been anyway. Even though I still would have preferred Wednesday because Friday is just too loaded. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this reaction. Thank you for joining me. If you like this video, go ahead and drop it a like. And if you want to hear more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as there is not a shortage of content for you guys to indulge on this channel. I don't know. I more likely will do just a regular review for Bungou Stray Dogs from here on out, but it's just going to depend on if time permits. But I don't know. This battle between Akutagawa, Fitzgerald, and Atsushi is going to be so hype. I might have to react to it. We'll just have to see how things go. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. As I always say, you guys can be anywhere on YouTube right now, but you chose to listen to me. I really appreciate that, so thanks for stopping by. I will catch you guys tomorrow for Gundam Mobile Suit Iron-Blooded Orphans. If anything, you guys will get that. I know Ajin's probably out, and I still have to do a review for Overcross, but those might have to get filtered out throughout the week. Can't wait to see you guys then. So on that note, it's your boy Infrar-Ed signing out. See you soon.